What's going on, Bulls Nation? Welcome into the CHGO Bulls Podcast, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook. Download their app. Be sure to use promo code CHGO when you sign up. Get yourself some bets in for tonight's NBA playoff action. Woo! I'm Peck. You can follow me on Twitter at Bulls_Peck. Joined by my guys, Big Dave, Bow, BAWL Sports, Will the Goat Gottlieb, Will_Gottlieb. And filling in for Joey today, it's our pal Lawrence on the controls.
Yes, what is happening, everybody? Let's do this.
Have to give Lawrence a shout out. We juggled our schedule back and forth a couple times this week, and Lawrence yesterday, just true beauty of a human being that he is, volunteered to do double duty back to back after producing the CHGO Sports Pod just now.
I also just randomly decided to do a Matt Mervis emergency podcast for the Cubs at 1:20 today. I was just like,
when a Mervis emergency arises, you have to address it.
An emergency podcast, if you will. Anyways, happy to be here. Excited to do a little. I know, Dave. I tried to move past it. I'm sorry.
No, keep going, man.
I'm a dad, man. I make the dad jokes.
No, that's fair.
I make the dad jokes. They're going to happen.
That's what the man does.
We're going to do a draft.
Do they like them in your household, though?
Yes.
They do.
Oh, my daughter loves a pun. 6.5. Loves a pun.
That's who dad jokes are aimed at, is little kids whose sense of humors are right along the lines of dumb jokes like that.
So how many years do you think you have left with that? He just called you. Yeah, you heard him.
How many years left do I have? Probably like 3.5.
3.5?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
She's definitely going to want to kill me at some
It is a beautiful day here in Chicago.
Yes.
Which means I don't want to talk about the thing that Bulls Twitter is talking about this morning.
Nope.
Will, we're going to let you and Mark talk about that on your HQ episode tomorrow.
Let Mark do it.
I'm trying to talk about it.
Our friend Darnell Mayberry of The Athletic, in case you missed it, in his mailbag that dropped this morning, mentioned something about a under-the-radar extension for Bulls VP Arturas Karnisovas that had not previously been reported. We're not going to talk about that today. Y'all can talk about that tomorrow if you want. Maybe we'll talk about it next week if we get more on that. But we wanted to have some fun today.
And also, real quick, Darnell Mayberry will be on Ball on Bulls this weekend.
Woo!
So we'll talk about it then as well.
Bow.
That was a flex.
Give it a listen. So after you guys just did your Star Wars Day, May the 4th, draft of Star Wars characters on the CHGO pod, we're going to do another draft right now on our Bulls show.
No one.
And as we watch Jimmy in these playoffs, we thought it might be fun to do a draft of former Bulls still currently playing in the NBA for different teams. The rules are simple.
Look at that.
Here's what it is.
Beautiful.
We are each going to make 6 selections, 5 starters and a 6th man. Snake draft style with each of us as general managers picking starting 5 and 6th man. We're drafting players at their current age and skill level, not the age and skill level they had when they were with the Bulls.
Yes.
So if you pick, for example, Derrick Rose, you're picking 2022-23 Derrick Rose.
That is correct.
Not 22-year-old MVP Derrick Rose.
No, absolutely not.
And the other minor stipulation / rule, as far as active players, we are defining that as someone who played at least one regular season game for a different NBA team in this 22-23 NBA season.
Really low bar.
That is
Really
a super low bar.
It's a low bar. And because of that, there are a lot of names. We started this exercise like last week at some point.
I feel like I'm forgetting like 15 or 20 names.
I made a list, and I was like, oh, wow. This is a long list. There are over 20 players of this draft field to choose from.
True.
I only want about 4 of them. So this is going to be an interesting exercise.
The bottom of the barrel comes early
getting
in
6.
this game.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Lawrence, did you assign us a random draft order?
It is an amazing coincidence. It is going to go from left to right as we see on screen here. You get the first pick, Matt.
Ooh.
And it's a snake draft, so I
Dave.
get back-to-back picks.
Correct.
Is that right?
Snake draft.
So that would have been.
So you're saying I go first,
That is
Dave
correct.
second, Will third,
That is correct.
and then Will fourth. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we're snaking.
Are we getting right into this, or do we have any other housekeeping?
Yeah, is there any other housekeeping to do?
No.
Do you want to
Play-
talk
Let's
about
dive right
ball.
in.
Let's play ball.
Let's play ball.
Dive. Dive.
Let's go.
Do you know when I say that when I say dive? What am I talking about? What movie? You're old enough to remember this. Never mind. All right.
Yeah, sorry. I
Flash
failed
Gordon, but keep on moving. It's all right.
Flash
Keep
Gordon,
on. Go ahead.
I was thinking dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Oh, wow. All right.
Okay.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Torn.
Real quick, let's just shout out the chat here. We've got Damon saying he wants Antonio Davis back.
Wow.
With his hand skills, especially when he gave it to Brandon Haywood. He also wants Wendell Carter back with his 2 first
just give me the
picks. Yeah, D Rose.
Rich wants Ed Neely back.
Oh,
Which I appreciate.
I
shout
also love Ed Neely. Give me some Ed Neely. Yeah.
jelly, feel me? Flash.
And yeah,
He's a miracle.
Old Buckness. We know who he wants.
Bring back Matty Legend. You see him. Say it louder than that. I need you to say it with some pride and some strength.
I was trying to set you up for
No,
that.
I need pride and strength when you
Bring
read that,
back
sir.
Matty Legend.
There you go. There you go.
feel
The
like I was-
truth
I feel like I was
shall
supposed
set
to
you
do
free.
that.
Don't encourage this foolishness.
I know, I think
I'm
Also,
saying.
Matty Legend does not qualify because he did not play in the NBA this year.
Yes, we all know this.
For the
He's
purpose of
overseas
this
with
draft.
his talents there, and you saw what happened to the team when he left. Just telling you. Oh, is this not a fact? Oh, is this not a fact?
Here we
Okay,
go.
all right.
Here we go.
Argue facts if you want to.
Now we're
Argue
ready.
facts if you want to.
All right, Summer Peck, you are
Matty
on the
Legend.
clock.
Oh my God.
Hey, wins again, baby.
All right. I'm picking first.
Come on with it.
Y'all out there, Bulls Nation, might be about to call me real stupid,
Okay.
and I don't care.
Okay.
Give me Lowry Marketing.
Wow.
That's the number 1 overall pick. Give me Lowry. Give me my boy Lowry.
Wow.
I know Jimmy's dropping 50 burgers and 40
Or as
burgers in the
Owen
playoffs
Wilson
right
would say,
now.
Wow.
The Petty Pecs organization is thinking long term, all right? Lowry is entering his prime, just won the league's most improved player award, was an all-star this year. Sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Give me Lowry with the number 1 overall pick. I want him back.
Oh, welcome to the bandwagon.
Want him back. You can have Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was taking Lowry. That's who I was taking. Of course, that's who I was
Is there
taking
going to be
first.
another upset in this?
Don't let go to have Jimmy, though.
Oh, no, I'm taking Jimmy Butler.
Okay,
come on.
good.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm doing here?
I would have been
What do you think I'm
insufferable.
doing here, dog? No, I'm taking Jimmy
If we
Butler.
let Goat take Jimmy with the 3rd pick,
Yeah, you crazy? No. I'm taking Jimmy Butler, dog. He's clearly the second best player on here. Zing is
Oh,
what that
man.
is. It's called a zing.
was Jimmy an all-star starter this year?
Would you have, if you had drafted first, would you have taken Lowry?
Oh, man. If I had drafted first,
If you were first pick, would you have taken Lowry?
I probably would have took Jimmy.
Yeah, that's
Probably
correct
would have took
answer.
Jimmy again.
That's
Yeah,
correct
probably would have done it again.
Do we need to have like a little chat about who's actually better between those two, or does everybody agree?
Look, was Jimmy Butler and Lowry Marketing?
Yeah.
Who had a better season or who's better?
Who's better?
Oh, okay. I'd rather have a chat of who had a better season.
Okay, we could do that. We could do that.
Who's better right now versus who's going to be better collectively over the next 5 seasons? I might have the confidence to say Lowry
You might have that confidence on you.
might give you more.
He got a little hardware
He has-
sitting next to him
He has age in his
Right.
in his bag.
In his bag.
Yes,
Yeah.
he does.
This is why we get playoff Jimmy, because regular Jimmy never plays.
No, he doesn't.
Never
He
plays.
takes the All-Star break off. And he chills out. And it works for him. Look at what he's doing. What is that, 36, 37 a game for the playoffs? Like, the dude was the best player in the first round of the playoffs in the NBA.
Yeah.
He balled completely out.
It was
and
nuts.
carried that
I
team.
will say Jimmy had a statistically very underrated season. He played 2 fewer games than Lowry. He was 4th in the entire NBA in EPM, estimated plus minus. He was nearly there in all the box score categories. 23 points for Jimmy, 25 for Lowry, 6 rebounds to 9 for Lowry, and then 5 assists to only 2 for Lowry. Shot 54, 35, 85. Lowry obviously 50, 40, 87 and a half. So, if you're
Right.
factoring in like the value of defense and playmaking, I think it's pretty cut and dry. But obviously, Lowry, sensational year.
Yeah.
MIP. 2 guys to win MIP.
2 guys, yes,
How
to
about
win
that?
Most Valuable Player Award.
Love
Only
that.
one did it while he was in the Army. Shout out to him, man. Lowry Marketing. Bring back the locks. I can't wait to see the locks back, Lowry. I really can't.
All right, so who are you taking then with the 3rd pick, Will?
I'm going to take a pick that I know you guys are going to disagree with, but I don't care because you're wrong.
Okay. Shaq Harrison.
Wendell Carter Jr.
Yeah, I knew that's where you were
hell?
going.
Will be my pick.
Okay.
Quietly did not play a ton of games this year. Only 57. So that's slightly problematic, but 14, 9, 2.5 assists. I like having a center who can play make, who can shoot threes a little bit. Not really the center that we had all hoped that he would turn into for the Bulls, but he has become a really solid and reliable starter.
Right.
Yeah, very true.
Who I think is still getting better. And then 4th overall, 2nd round, first pick for me, I'm going with Dinwiddie.
Ah, you bastard.
Nice.
He
Very
probably could have
nice.
even been a 1st round pick, but
Yeah.
just like the driving force, you got a nice little pick and roll combo with those two. Both can dribble, pass, shoot. I'm into it.
I like
see
that.
that. That's very nice.
That's
That's
a
very
solid.
nice.
That's a solid pick. I didn't think he would be back all the way at my 6, so I'm still. Doesn't mean I'm not disappointed.
Sure. right.
Big Dave with the
LD,
5th pick.
back to you.
Let's see. I think I am going to go ahead and keep it Miami Heat, and I'm going to take Max Strus.
Oh, God.
Give me Max. For one, I want the familiarity for Jimmy. And for two,
Sure.
the three-point shooting is just really impressive and really awesome, and you need that in the NBA to win.
Mm-hmm.
Hear us loudly, Chicago Bulls. You need three-point shooting to win in this league or in anything
Dave,
you're doing.
That is a really good take.
Thank you very much, sir.
Shooting is important.
I mean,
Can't argue with that.
it's hard to argue, man. Hard to argue with the right things. But that's who I want, young Maximus Strus, straight out of DePaul. Shout out to him, man. Yes, he was a former Bull, y'all. Yes, he
I dig
was.
it.
Yes.
I dig it.
All right. Pure Peck.
This is where it starts to.
Rubber meets the road.
This is where it starts to get dicey.
Rubber
gets a little
meets
gross.
the road.
Because there are a couple of guys I want to take, but it's already going to cause a log jam in my front court.
Nobody likes a log jam.
And I need someone to handle the ball.
Somebody got to dribble. Uh-oh.
All right.
Where you going?
So here's what we're going to do. Out of respect, with my 2nd round pick, give me Derrick Rose.
Out
me
of
Derrick Rose.
respect.
Carm likes that pick.
Out of respect.
Hell yeah.
Out of respect.
A sitting O from Carm over there.
And the fact that as much as we saw D Rose and Tibbs, that long-standing relationship, obviously tough for Tibbs to say to D Rose, hey, we're going to put more of a focus on getting more minutes for these young guys on the back half of the next season, especially considering how well D Rose played last year for large stretches. He still has something to offer, I think.
I think he does. Yes, I think he definitely has something to offer, but he, they got guys better than him ahead of him right now.
Yeah.
And it's working
Right.
for them. So how can you argue with what's working?
Right.
Just, bring them on back. That's all. Bring them on back.
All right. Now, I might
Uh-oh.
upset Dave.
Uh-oh.
With
No,
this
you won't.
one.
He's going to do it.
Because
Uh-oh.
I'm torn between two people right now, and one of them makes more sense as a fit next to Lowry.
Just know whatever one of these two he don't take is who I'm taking.
Right.
I think that's what it is. I don't. It's
could-
just
it
us
could-
sharing the
it
brain.
could be.
Yeah.
Well,
But I think we're on the same page with what we're thinking.
give me Daniel Gafford.
That's what he did.
Give me Daniel Gafford.
That's two Dave players on Matt Peck's team.
Yeah, that's right.
He wants to win. I'm not mad at you. You want to win.
I do.
You roll with Big Dave.
But
you wanna win.
you know who I had a
man,
really
this-
tough time not taking with that pick, I'm guessing.
I know you had a tough time not taking with that pick, but you made it very easy for me, sir. And that would be young Bobby Portis.
Yeah, there you go.
Hand him on through. Come on home, young Bobito Portaze.
Can I
Yeah.
quick note on Daniel Gafford? I think a player who we don't talk about as much as Wendell or Lowry. For the most part, you are definitely the conductor of the Daniel Gafford
Thank you
trade.
very much, sir.
100%.
Thank you.
But another one of those trades that quietly people do not talk about that AK made that I think has reflected pretty poorly in retrospect, right?
Yes.
I mean, that was the Daniel Tice, Javonte Green 3-team trade with the Celtics and the Wizards.
Right.
Obviously, Javante's been great, but he's hurt. He's old. We'll see how he ages. Daniel Gafford, still young, had sort of a breakout end of last season, and this year has been really good protecting the rim.
Yeah.
He's a flawed player too, but he's looking good.
He knows what he does well, and he does it well. You give him the right point guard, and he will dominate for you.
Colin in the comments said, how the hell did I forget Gafford? Oh, it's because it still hurts so deep. Yeah.
It wasn't going to happen here, man.
Alex said,
It wasn't going to work. Billy wasn't using them either.
Alex said, give Big Dave a Heat jersey.
Hey, give him a Big Dave jersey. Like,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
on, man. This is just a result of what's happening here. He's taking the people I want.
It's
You know
been
what I mean?
years. We've started to rub off on each other.
That's it. What a scary thought for you all.
A little bit.
For you all out there.
All right, so now we are back to
And shout out Bobby Portis also.
Dude.
Always having a good season. I don't recall him having a bad season since he's left.
He also, as we talk about a lot, one of my least favorite traits in a player is self-awareness. And I think he has grown so much, accepting a role off the bench, taking less money to go play for a winning team, and just becoming like a really valuable role player for a really high-level playoff and championship caliber team. He's really improved.
and straddled that line this season for the number 1 seed team in the East of either 6th man of the year or fill in very adequately starter when they needed him to, when they were shorthanded.
Yes.
If Giannis was sitting out or whatever else was going on.
Did you say that's one of your least favorite traits in a player?
lack of self-awareness.
Lack of self-awareness. I thought you meant self-awareness is one of your
No,
least
when
favorite.
players
I
don't-
hate when people are
I'm
self-aware.
about to say, wait a minute. And I wanted to hear your why.
When players
I was very
think they're
intrigued.
better than they are, when they don't accept a role because they think they're too good for it.
Sure,
that kind of thing drives me nuts.
Got you. Understand.
All right, on to me.
Coach, go.
Yeah. I miss Bobby a lot.
All right, I am going to go with another sort of throwback here.
Uh-oh.
Dougie McBuckets.
Oh,
Dougie.
Captain Clang, as I like to call him.
We talk a lot about shooting on this show.
Clang-a-dang.
41% from the three-point line.
Prettiest misses ever.
Prettiest misses ever. And movement shooting is the other thing, right? It's not
movement
just stand in the
shooting.
corner. You can come off screens. He can catch and shoot it. He can do it all. This is where I think the talent is gone. I have.
You mean after that pick or with this pick? You
With this-
think the talent is gone?
Now we're getting into like players that are fringe rotation guys.
Yep.
We're not even like part of an everyday
Sure are.
rotation.
Oh, there's still a few people
still
on my
some-
draft board here that I respect,
Yes, correct.
and a couple who are actually playing in the
Yes.
playoffs right now.
There are.
But yes, for the most part, I agree with you. There's a pretty steep drop off after these top 9 picks.
Okay.
And actually, you know what? Before we get to our next round, let us take our first break, and then we'll come back and continue with round 4 of our former Bulls draft.
Round 4.
While we are sharing words from our friends and sponsors, do us a quick, easy favor. Hit that thumbs up button if you're watching along with us on YouTube. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, if you aren't already, make sure you are subscribed to the CHGO Sports YouTube channel. Join the 30,000 and climbing members of CHGO Nation. Yay. Today's episode brought to you in part by our friends at Pins and Aces, the official golf apparel partner of ALLCITY and CHGO. We love our Pins and Aces gear. Get tons of compliments on and off the course. I just got my newest Pins and Aces polo in the mail a couple weeks ago. So soft, so breathable. Can't wait to maybe get on a little putting green wearing that thing. Because that's as far as I go.
Little putt-putt?
Don't ask me to play around.
All right.
I'll play a putt-putt round. Or I'll get into a putting competition if we stay somewhere with a putting green in Vegas again for Summer League.
You going to go up against the GOAT?
No, I'll participate.
Okay,
I'm not
right.
claiming I'll win.
Okay, all
I'm
right.
just saying
About
I'll
to
have
say,
fun,
man, we've seen the skills.
have
All
a
right.
cocktail in the sunshine.
Or 4, yes.
Yeah. In my cocktails-themed Pins and Aces polo.
Yes.
And, just whack a putter around.
Full summer pack vibes is what that is.
Yo, you know it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a good look on
Pins and Aces family-owned golf and apparel business. They make amazing polos, as I mentioned, hats, golf bags, and our favorite product of theirs, the beer sleeve. An innovative product that allows you to store 7 beers. That's
7
a
of them
sixer
things.
and a roadie. Together make 7. Right inside your golf bag. And it keeps those beers cold the entire round. It's really just a stroke of genius. Check out pinsandaces.com and use that code CHGO to receive 15% off your first order and free shipping. One more time, that's pinsandaces.com. Promo code CHGO for 15% off and free shipping.
That's wild how accurate that is right there. That's literally how he looks.
Summer pack.
Oh, yeah.
Makes me
Oh, he's there. Oh, he's lurking. It's a beautiful day.
Drinking on some beer and wine.
Oh, yeah. All right.
I gotta make sure he on the toes. You know what I mean? I gotta check him out. Loud Dog, what time is it?
Game time.
That's why I
He's
lost.
ready. The law. The long arm of the law. You fought the law and the law run. Oh, he ain't ready for home. And y'all ain't ready because it's game time, y'all. Got to be right. Buying tickets for your favorite team's events should not be a stressful thing. It should be awesome. It should be cool. It should be fun. And you should save money while you're doing it. And Game Time is the fast and easy way to buy tickets to all those sports, music, comedy, and theater events that are near you. With those killer deals for those last-minute tickets. Let's say you like, oh, man, forgot the anniversary. Oh, damn, what am I going to do? Oh, tickets right there. Let's get to the concert. I bought these all along, honey. I promise you I had them ready to go. And you can stop stressing over those tickets, y'all, and get hyped for all the fun that you are about to have. Fastest growing ticketing app in the country for a dang own reason, y'all, because it's awesome. Amazing. You can get images of the seats that you're sitting in. That's one thing I like to do. Always look. I want to see what it is. I need to know it. You know, Matt, I need my particulars. You know, I'm very particular about it. I got to know where I'm at out there. Yeah. Buy your tickets in a matter of seconds, y'all. Click, clap, 2 ticks. Boom, you're in. Right there. Wow, you're gone. That's how it sounds, too. If your mouse sounds like that, then I need you to get another mouse. Tickets are sent directly to your phone, so you never have to dig through your email, y'all. Right there in the hip pocket. So download the Game Time app, create an account, use the code CHGO. Get yourself $20 off of your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create that account, use that code CHGO. Get yourself $20 off. Download Game Time today for your last-minute tickets. It's the lowest price guaranteed. Because GOAT, what time is it?
It's game time.
On toes, baby. On them toes. I like it.
All right. Where did we leave off? I believe halfway through Will on the wheel, on the turn.
Halfway through Will.
Halfway through Will.
Who just very, very enthusiastically selected Dougie McBuckets.
He did.
With the final pick of the 3rd round.
Got to have a shooter. He's right. He's right.
You need some shooting?
I don't feel great about any of the players that are remaining. I really don't.
You have stated this? Yes,
I really don't.
You've stated this already, sir.
All right. I'll take Troy Brown Jr. Who had a
soon to be Lakers champion, Troy Brown Jr.
Solid role with the Lakers this year. Shot the ball well. 43, 38, 87 splits, 76 games played. Kind of fallen out of the rotation once they got some real guys, but he's got some good size. He can shoot it a little bit.
Yeah,
he's a
whatever.
Guy. Whatever. Oh my goodness. Wow. You hear that? That's your coach.
It's sad that as far as like actual players playing actual minutes this season, Troy Brown Jr. is like logical as that pick. Because there are still other players left in our draft pool right now.
Yeah.
But he actually, as much as it infuriates me that when Troy Brown Jr. was here, we kept talking about him being useful, and he never was. And now he's useful for the Lakers.
Yeah, I always feel like I bought into him as a prospect. Like, he's still only 23.
That's
he's
it?
long, he's athletic. Yeah, like I really feel like there was something there, and it just never clicked. So hopefully he's on the upward trajectory.
Sure.
I got upside on my team.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't know. Wow, 23.
Isn't that crazy?
Goodness, man. 23 and on his 3rd team. Oh, man, that's tough.
At least 3rd,
yeah, that's tough. All right.
3rd team.
I think it's a guy that you glossed over.
Yeah, probably.
I think it's a guy you forgot about. It's probably a guy Matt was going to take because he wasn't going to have no choice but to take him.
Don't you dare.
But I'm going to take him right now. His name is Chris Dunn. Hand him to me.
Yeah.
Give me young Chris Dunn.
He is on my do not draft list.
Give me young Chris Dunn. He said do not draft list. Why? Because he was averaging 13 points a game. Also shot 47% from 3. You heard what the hell I said. 47%. That is more than young Dougie McBuckets. 47%. That's what he did.
8 games?
In 22 games is what he played. Get up off him. 13 points.
17 of 36 this year on threes.
Oh, that's amazing.
That is a
13 points.
That is a
5
flash
assists,
in the pan.
31
and 4 rebounds is what he averaged, sir, and only 1 turnover. Yeah, that's Chris Dunn. He got his game together, and he got it right. He's running point guard correctly now. He might be the best point guard in this bunch, and that is not even a joke.
I'm sorry. I refuse to acknowledge
But
that.
it's all right. That's on you. But these are the facts.
No, you're right. It is on me.
These are the facts.
I'm not doubting that those stats you just rattled off are accurate. I am doubting that I want to acknowledge them as being accurate. I have my divorce with Chris Dunn was not a pretty one, and I refuse to go back down that road.
Well, you don't have to. He's on my team.
Refuse, right?
He's on my squad.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Be happy for us. It's cool. You don't have to like it, man. I saw
When
something
have
in
you
his
ever
love.
known me to be happy for other people?
You're happy for other people.
Well, yeah,
sure
like-
you are sometimes.
Yeah, maybe a couple of you guys.
But not people you've actually hated in the past and written off. You wish nothing but hellfire and brimstone for those people.
Duh.
I am more forgiving.
Life is so much easier that way.
I'm all about second chances. Chris Dunn,
Once
having
you're out
a
of my
second
life,
chance.
you are out of my life.
That is how he responds. I am not this way. He is playing much, much better. Lowry gave him a second chance, so why wouldn't I? Come on in, Chris Dunn. Need a point guard, baby. Like the team that I'm having right
Man,
now.
maybe I should have drafted him because he and Lowry look to have a little something.
This is true. This is true.
Nope. Still refuse to do it.
Lowry ain't gonna like his coach. Will hates Troy
my
Brown
God.
Jr. on his team.
Oh,
Matt does not agree with Lowry's philosophies. He's gonna be trying to feed him meat the entire time.
damn right.
It's just-
Lowry's playing for the Petty Packs, and he's eating a ribeye every damn night. No more of that vegan bullshit, all right?
Lowry marking his points have severely dropped off.
Imagine how good he would be if he ate meat.
Imagine how good he would be. is
Turn
what he
himself
said.
into an all-star whilst being a vegan, the dumbest thing you can possibly be. Starts eating some steaks, you're talking first team All-NBA. You're talking MVP caliber stuff.
If he gets that.
Yeah.
Okay, he puts that in the system. That's what he's missing.
Yes.
All right, I got you. All right.
Meat makes you stronger.
So this season be damned.
made
what
of-
he did.
I'm just saying, imagine.
On them 40-point games.
Fucked up.
Imagine. Okay, all right.
Imagine the ceiling.
All right, John Lennon. Let's do it. Come on. Hit it. Bring it home. It's on you.
In my turn?
Yeah, it's on you. It's on you, bro.
Oh, man. I do not like anybody left on my list.
How'd that take?
Was,
Yeah, that take after the second pick.
It's over.
okay, no, I
This whole
like
thing
some
just
people
goes to
left on
show.
my list, but as far as basketball usefulness and the roster I've constructed thus far, nobody's a great. I need a wing,
Need a wing.
but I don't want to take any of the wings that are left on my list.
Okay, all right.
Oh, God, I really don't.
Okay.
So I'm prioritizing vibes over
Always a good idea.
like player positional fit right now.
Uh-oh, is he going where I think he's going? Go ahead.
Give me Thad Young.
Ooh.
Give me
Little
Thaddeus
veteran mentorship.
Young.
Young Thaddeus.
little playmaking.
Yes,
Little
absolutely.
small ball.
Little
Or
bit.
tall ball, I guess, if you got
Little
Lowry.
tall ball, right.
And,
a little tall
you know,
ball.
if he's in the mood, maybe a little trebuchet 3-point shooting from the corners.
Trebuchet.
Like friggin' bald-headed menace made him do for a season.
What show you know is
18%
breaking
three-point
out?
shooter this year.
18%?
18.
We can get that back up. We can get that back up. Oh,
You are going full Bulls on this one with one shooter on the floor at all times.
Yeah, man, I'm looking at your squad. Okay, all right.
yeah.
Well, let me see.
man.
Who's your next one? Who you got?
Derek can shoot. Larry can shoot.
Uh,
That's good enough.
all right.
Dude, I'm just going full balls to the wall right now.
Yeah, man.
With vibe guys,
Yeah,
okay?
he's going full
I'm drafting
vibes.
a vibes team.
All vibes. Peck vibes. All
Give
right.
me Robin Lopez.
Oh,
Give me
damn.
Robin
Yes.
Lopez.
Oh, my
So-
God.
Why do you have two centers?
I got 3 seconds.
what the hell are you doing? Like,
Try defending that team.
What
You
do you-
can't do it. You can't do it.
I dare you to try to drive the paint. I dare you.
I can just hear Stacey King yelling "mouse in the house."
Yeah.
he just took all the centers.
Dude.
Said,
D-Rose is
screw
going to
it.
take turns breaking people's ankles and then lobbing up lobs at all these guys.
Oh my goodness,
gonna be great.
man. That's some wild stuff
and,
right there.
I got one spot left for a wing when it comes back around. Great.
Or not.
Or
there's-
Or another big.
Another big.
or another big. Get them all.
There's no rules here.
Why not? No rules. No rules. Take all the wings. All right. I think I'm gonna need another big man, a true center.
A true center.
You got to make a trade with Peck? He's got 3 of them.
No,
yeah.
Yeah, what do you want for Dan Gafford?
I am flush with bigs right now.
that's true. But I'm not. I don't want to trade anybody for Dane. I'm cool with what I got. I'm cool. But this is hard. All right. I think I will take a young man who, at his short time here, Bulls fans fell in love with. I will take Daniel Tice.
Ooh.
Bring me young Daniel. Bring him on the team. Give me Daniel Tice. He only played, 7 games this season?
I was going to
for the
say, I don't
Pacers.
remember Daniel Tice being on an NBA floor this year.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was.
I'm looking at, he played 7. He played and started 1. Shout out to him. Probably like last game of the year. But he still, even in that time, averaged like 7 points.
7 games with the Pacers.
Yeah, he still did that. He still did Daniel Tice stuff. Got in there, blocked shots, and scored a little bit. So nice little pick and pop. I can run with him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's a solid player, man. You know, I need a guy that's got that hard hustle and muscle. Him and Bobby Portis will hate everybody else on the floor, along with Jimmy Butler. So yeah, I like how we looking right now. I ain't mad at my squad. I'm just saying, I'm not mad at my squad.
You
Do you guys want to know what Daniel Tice's basketball reference nickname is?
Okay, hit me with
If it's not Tice Baby, I'll be upset.
It's actually really close.
Oh, yeah.
Vanilla Tice.
Oh, hey, there you go.
There you go.
Tice, baby.
It's surprisingly close.
Right. It's like, that's
I mean, how does that not the first thing you go to? Nicknaming some dude named Tice, who also is a white guy who looks a little bit like Vanilla Ice.
Looks a little like Vanilla Ice. You're right about that. That's
White
pretty
dude,
dead on.
tats. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Sure, basically that's
All right, there's one
that's
player
who
left for
Vanilla
me who
Ice
I
is.
want to know if Will ends up stealing him. But we'll see. We'll see what he's rolling with, man.
I'm going to make a couple picks just to frustrate you guys here. So,
I think you're past that, man. We're looking at the squads here.
so again, I'm prioritizing shooting on my roster.
Is he gonna take his boy? Go ahead.
I don't have any more boys on this list.
Well, yeah, one boy.
I
you
got
can
one more
defend.
boy.
Yeah,
I'm
one
not
more.
going to take him, though.
Okay.
I'm going to go with old mate Cameron Payne.
Oh, campaign.
Also on my do not draft
He
list.
was number 1 on my do not draft list.
Didn't think I needed to reach for him. Did not need to
Nope.
reach for him.
He was gonna be there, but I was no
He
way.
was going to be there.
And when I was looking at point guard, I was like, nope, I'm good. No way. I can't. No, couldn't in good conscience do it. I couldn't in good conscience.
He actually is a very solid backup point
He
guard.
is.
Though.
He did turn into one.
His numbers this year: 10 points, 2.5 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 41% shooting, 37 from 3. Mm-hmm. Can't deny that. And
Can't deny
he
it.
played an actual role with a solid team.
This is true. I agree with everything you said right there, man. Hopefully he gets back healthier and back in the playoffs and helps them out because they're going to need him. So, yeah, he better be ready because they're definitely going to need that young man to play. But, yeah, what a turnaround. Monty Williams, coach of the Millennium. What he did with that. My God. I just, wow. I don't know how he did that. That was unreal.
And then with my final pick, this one is just straight from the heart. Taji Gibson.
He was
Gibson.
I was contemplating taking him with my last pick.
Oh,
6-man veteran leadership.
Taji Woo.
Still somehow played a lot this year.
yeah.
Just old dependable Taj Gibson.
He is. Had a solid game against the Bulls.
Yeah.
He did. Had a solid game. Hit a 3. That baseline 3 he's been practicing for 3 years. He finally got one to go in, man. So, yeah. How can you not love Taj, though?
Yeah.
Like, seriously. When he retires, he's another guy I think they should make an ambassador.
Love
Yeah.
Taj.
100%.
Yeah, because Taj Gibson, he embodies more of that Chicago spirit that we talk about a lot, that we talked about with Joakim Noah. He embodies that as well, man. So, yeah, it'd be good to see him around the UC after he retires. That'd be real cool. All right.
Great veteran leadership off the bench.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. All right. There's only one player left that I would take. Everything else would, as Matt said, just be a vibes pick. And that player, and I don't take this happily, but I take it reluctantly because he might get hot. His name is Justin Holiday.
Okay.
Give me young
that's who
Justin.
I was deciding
Holiday.
between.
Contemplating.
Yes, give me Justin Holiday.
He's an actual NBA player.
Yes, I've seen him get hot and actually win games for a team. I've seen him hit like 5-6 threes in a game and just ball out, and everybody's like, wow, Justin Holiday. And I'm just sitting here watching like, just wait.
Yeah.
Because it won't happen again for another month. I promise you. And then he goes away, and then he comes back. So, yeah, give me Justin Holiday. Give me another shooter that, you know what I'm saying, can spread the floor. You know, give me a wing. That'll be helpful for my team right there. So, yeah, young Justin. And I could bring him off the bench if I feel like it. So, give me Justin Holiday. My team is
I don't
a
hate
beast.
that. And I was considering Holiday also for those reasons. And for similar reasons, as much as my heart is not in it at all. But for logical basketball reasons, as I look at my roster right now,
Oh, my God. Are you going to say his name? Let me see. I'm going to wait.
give me
I knew it.
Otto Porter
He
Jr.
said it.
I specifically did not
Porter
pick him because I wanted to
Jr.
see if you would do it.
Okay, hear me out, though. Hear me out. As much as it drove us crazy as Bulls fans that we got that amazing 3-and-D wing who our team has never had, and then he never played.
This is great.
Okay, follow the track, though.
Okay.
Last season, he was a crucial piece of a championship team in Golden State.
You heard him say last season, right?
The useful version, right? The useful version of Otto Porter Jr.
Come on.
Who the Bulls were excited to get. This season with Toronto, he played like 8 games and then hurt himself, right? Because his classic
Because he's Otto Porter Jr.
Which means, starting with the Petty Pex franchise this coming season, he's going to go back to being healthy and being useful.
Oh, yeah?
He's still not even 30.
He's going back to healthy?
He's just going to take turns being useful and then hurt and not useful for the rest of his career.
Okay.
So I'm going to have one useful Otto Porter Jr. season. And then I'll use that good Otto to flip him for something better when I get to my first offseason.
Wow.
But for this year, he's going to be drilling threes all over the place.
Yeah.
And playing stout defense.
Oh, yeah.
It's a solid backcourt with him and D Rose.
Oh, yeah. You like that?
Oh, I loved every
You like Otto as my starting shooting guard? Hey, it's a positionless game, guys. It's a positionless game.
Oh, that was everything I wanted it to be. That was amazing. He had to defend Otto Porter Jr. That was worth everything right there. Thank you very much for that, Matthew Peck. That meant a lot to me.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could make you happy with that.
Here's my question: who's the best of who's left for you?
Well,
like who you're taking? Like if we're going in the order again, Matt, who you taking of the best of who's left?
That's a very good question, and I think we should save it for the other side of the break.
I think you're absolutely correct.
Who do we have next?
Let's go ahead and read some ads today.
Ooh, yeah, the names that are left are gross.
The name,
but they're there.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Matt.
Today's episode brought to you by our friends at DraftKings.
DraftKings.
NBA playoffs are here and heating up, which means that you should be getting all of your bets in for these NBA playoff games at DraftKings, an official betting partner of the NBA. Get in on the excitement of every game with the touch of a button. New customers can make a $5 pregame moneyline bet and score $150 in bonus bets. Plus, everyone can score a no-sweat same-game parlay every day during the NBA playoffs. Pick a few things that you like. What do we got? Warriors-Lakers game 2 tonight?
Ooh.
What do you think about Steph's points? What do you think about LeBron assists? Take a few things, put them together in one same-game parlay with boosted odds. And if it doesn't hit, no worries. You can always try again tomorrow, and you'll get a bonus bet back up to $10.
Okay.
Download the app now. Sign up with promo code CHGO. New customers, again, can make a $5 bet pregame on any NBA money line for $150 in bonus bets if their team wins. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook with that promo code CHGO. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Massachusetts, call 800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Kansas, call 800-522-4700 on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort. 21 and over in most eligible states, but age varies by jurisdiction. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details and state-specific responsible gambling resources.
You know, I'm a little tired today.
Are you?
Yeah, I got a call about 4:30 in the morning from Baby Joey.
Baby Joey called you at 4:30 a.m.?
Yeah, he was on his way to Vegas.
You got to talk to Uncle Joey about that.
He was on his
that's
way.
not cool.
He was on his way to Vegas, man. You know, he was tripping. So he was on his way, and
Man,
you know,
I'm a little offended that Baby Joey went to Vegas without me, without us.
Oh, it was packed. All right, the car is packed. Who he's rolling with, man. So who's who? Or who Baby Joey is rolling with, man. All right. I feel more safe here. All right. So, but Baby Joey hit me up, man, and he was like, yo, I'm heading out to Vegas, man. It's going to be sun shining out there. I got to cover the peepers, but I don't want to pay a lot of money, and you know how much I hate it. And then I said, don't say it, Baby Joey. He said, I'm going to say it. He said, they never understood, Big Dave, is what he said.
Never understood.
Never understood. Oh, Baby Joey ain't get it. Even when he was on the way to Vegas in a convertible, he didn't understand why glasses are so dang on expensive. It shouldn't cost this much money to look awesome. Well, guess who heard you? Shady Rays heard you loud and clear. And they said, we're going to give you them premium polarized shades at an affordable price. Why? Because Shady Rays, the independent sunglasses company, y'all, offers that world-class product that is just as good as any expensive pair that you have ever put on your sexy face. The durable frames, the extremely clear optics, all of that stuff for your outdoor, and as this man proves on a daily basis, your indoor adventiones. It's not a word. So, also,
it might not have been a word, but it sounded a lot like Nocioni, which I appreciated.
Andres.
Right, we'll roll with that. Hey, send him some Shady Rays.
I wish I could have drafted him.
Why not? And also, we have got, as we know, the Matt Peck lost and broken replacements plan. Hat gone. Oh, off the wall. That means the glasses, if they were on that hat, would have went splat, crack, and all the way to the back. And you would have been upset. Damn. But he would have been okay because he would have put them in a box, sent them right to Shady Rays. They would have said, that's the Matt Peck lost and broke replacements plan. Here goes a brand new player right back on your face. Oh, wonderful. And also, y'all, Shady Rays, if you don't like what you got on your face, you can send that back in for another style, another pair within 30 days and get it for free at no cost to you. They've got your back, y'all. Don't you ever worry about it. They are here for you and me and Maverick. They're here for all of us. They got us. Shady Rays giving out their best deal of the season. Go to shadyrays.com. Use that promo code CHGO for over 50% off of 2+ pairs of premium polarized shades.
Whoa, yeah.
Lawrence felt that. Now,
Audio people are going to love the
see if they love this. Try it on yourself and see them shades that are rated 5 stars for over 250,000 people, y'all. I've been told that that's a lot. Shady Rays. Well, the Rays are oh so shady.
Oh, so damn shady.
I know you saw the news.
Yeah, we can talk about it. We can talk about it.
We can get into it.
Oh, the news?
Yeah.
Okay, we can. But first, I do want to revisit the players who were eligible for this draft who went undrafted.
Mm-hmm. Who would you take, sir? Wait, how many did you have left?
How many did I have left?
I had 5 players left on my draft board.
I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 5. Well, actually 4, because Tristan don't count. He didn't play.
Didn't the Lakers pick him up?
Yeah, but he didn't play he played one regular season game.
Right. Also, he's not even on my draft. He's in my list of players, but not on my draft board.
Because you said one regular season game. Yeah. I don't remember him playing a regular season game. If he did, shout out to him. But okay.
Goran Dragic was out there. Did play for the Bucks after getting traded or released by the Bulls, whatever it was. Devon Dotson also made an appearance.
He was not even on my list.
I was thinking about Devon Dotson.
I did not have him on my list either.
Speaking of try-hard Bulls guards of the past, Archie Diacono would have also qualified for this draft. Archie! I saw somebody in the comments earlier saying, like, I want Kirk Heinrich back, sort of fitting the same mold.
Yeah.
I mean, like Archie is no Kirk Heinrich.
No, he's not. Tomato. But
am I supposed to be giving you your hat back? I see you playing with your hair a lot. Am I supposed to?
It'd be nice.
Is that a rule?
When I'm not wearing a hat, which is very infrequently, my first impulse is to just
I'll get you your hat.
Move my hair or touch my hair.
It's very kind.
You don't have to,
but it is kind that he's doing that.
It is very kind of you.
Look at the hand. Oh, look at the toe. That was perfect.
That was a nice toss.
That's why they call you Aaron Rodgers right there.
Now that you brought me my hat back and I got my Shady Rays on, do you want to see the full summer pack, Lawrence? You want to see it? You want to see him?
That didn't even sound right.
Oh, no.
None of that sounded cool.
It is a beautiful day outside.
Okay.
I
he's going full pack. Oh, full summer pack. There it is.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, look at him. Yeah, you thought the hat didn't match the shirt. Nope. The hat was for that tank top. That's what it was for.
And I got a pocket pills from Goose Island, baby.
Oh, look out. Didn't I tell you it's perfect? Matches perfectly? Look at that. Look at that. 2 years, ladies and gents. 2 years. Good. There it is right there.
Summer pack.
It's called self-awareness.
Getting comfortable after absolutely crushing that draft we did.
Oh, man. I also had Shaq Harrison.
Shaq Harrison was on my list as well.
He was on the list as well.
I don't know if you know this, but he's a football player as well as being a basketball player.
And
he's also 6'7".
Yes, and apparently a 3. Luke Cornett,
Yeah.
Also
Yep.
on the list as well for my.
Dude played some great garbage time minutes for the Celtics last night in
sure
their
did.
40-point
He
victory.
sure did.
The Eclipse. That's all you need to know. We got slam dunk champion Mac McClung.
Yep.
Oh,
he was on my list
you're
as
right.
well.
One game for the Bulls.
You're right.
We got my boy David Nwaba. Played
Oh,
55 games for the Rockets this year.
He
Okay.
did? Wow.
Did. James
Missed
Johnson.
that entirely.
Drafted in the same draft as Taj Gibson.
09 James Johnson.
09. Crazy long
let's talk about
career.
somebody who looks nothing like they did draft
No.
night.
You got
James Johnson.
You got Garrett Temple.
Temple.
Garrett Temple.
He was on my I don't wanna, but if I have to list.
Yeah.
He was on like the fourth string
Yeah.
old vet for me.
Okay.
And then my last one is Michael Carter Williams, who got picked up late.
MCW.
Carter
Also
Williams,
on my
man.
do not draft list.
Yeah. It's like his do not draft list is longer than the list he had. My
Yeah.
goodness, man. Oh, the hate is as long as the love. He's a balanced human being.
Yes, sir.
But I don't think Denzel count, even though Denzel didn't he play like 2 games? I'm saying
No,
that.
wasn't he with the main Celtics all year?
Yeah, you're right. No, he didn't play. He didn't play.
Yeah,
he didn't play.
If
He did not
Denzel
play
checked
this
into
year.
an NBA game this season, I would have remembered how badly I made fun of it for whoever that team would have been. That dude is
he's still the same.
Dude's never playing in the NBA ever.
He
again.
hasn't changed. Did you
Nope.
see it after Jordan Poole took that shot? It was like, here's Jordan Poole taking the shot, and immediately they showed Denzel.
Right.
And it's
Which,
like, oh, Lord.
to me, was insulting to Jordan Poole. And I'm no huge Jordan Poole fan, but as we discussed on our show yesterday, Jordan Poole, before that point, was 6 of 10 from 3
Yes.
in a second-round playoff game that night before taking that shot. Tell me when Denzel Valentine was 6 of 10 from 3 in a playoff game.
Never. But he was hot in the game when
Nerver.
Fred was there with you. And my
Nerver.
God, that was a glorious day for me, Will.
Any
I'm glad to hear that.
Glorious day.
any other
I
names
blocked it
that
out.
we did not mention? Any others that you had left on your list, Dave?
Oh, I read mine. I already
Okay.
said my name.
That
That
was
was
the
it.
rest
And
of
that
it.
was that was the rest of mine.
All right.
With the mention of McClung and Temple. That was
So
the last.
who
of
do we
my
think
list.
won? Should we ask the chat?
Yeah.
Who won,
Should we do
chat?
a poll of who's
We
That's a
we
good
can
call. Let's
put a
get a
poll
poll
up
up there, yeah.
when
Yeah.
I post the episode on Twitter later
Sure.
today.
Yeah, we'll put up on
of
our Twitter
who
page.
Officially, they believe.
I gotta say,
wins.
Dave's team is
Yeah,
speaking.
my
to
team
me.
Dave's team
pretty
is
stacked.
solid.
Not only because of Jimmy, but Max Strus, Bobby Portis, Chris Dunn. That's solid.
That's a solid. That's a solid right there, man.
I lack the high end star power that you guys have, but
Yeah.
Dinwiddie and Wendell and Doug is pretty solid.
some pretty misses, man. But then Whitty is going to get you 40. So
Yeah.
so that's something right there. And then Wendell will get you 16 and 10. So I can see that. But Lowry, I mean, D Rose is up in the air. I think that's what throws you off, Matt, is you don't have a backup to that guard. Anybody else that really handle the ball.
I'm the backup guard.
Oh, Lord. All right. Well, Matt's coming in third.
Also, my team guaranteed having the most fun.
Really?
Yeah.
You trying to stuff meat down Lowry's gullet and you're like, we're having fun?
Eat
Really?
that
Eat it or you won't play.
Hey man, Lowry loves me. He just don't know it yet.
Oh, my God.
I've got Otto Porter on the bench. He's coming in for you.
I was sitting there
Yeah.
like, huh? I was sitting there drunk
our,
like, huh?
our friend C-Red UK asking, is it playoff Jimmy or regular Jimmy? Regular Jimmy.
It was regular Jimmy.
Regular Jimmy.
Yeah, regular Jimmy.
You
Still
can't
an all-star.
draft playoff Jimmy.
Yeah, right. Still an all-star, man. Still an all-star.
We got the poll going, so if you're on the YouTube, hit us now. Who
Cast
won the
the
active
votes.
former Bulls draft?
Yeah. Okay, gentlemen, before we get out of here, we got a couple minutes left. We just saw this breaking news tweet from the Woj machine
Woj.
on Twitter's.
He bit that from
The
the-
Milwaukee Bucks dismissed coach Mike Budenholzer. Sources tell ESPN Budes is out after the East top seed suffered a first-round loss to the Miami Heat. I don't think anybody is surprised by this. As great as playoff Jimmy is,
I'm a little surprised by this.
are you really?
A little bit. Not,
Tell me why.
not tremendously.
Tell
but
me why.
They won a championship like 2 years ago, and
But people were starting to call for him to be fired
Even
before they
before,
won that chip.
for sure.
And then that bought him some time.
for sure, 100%. But I still think when you reach that point, it's hard to make those kind of changes, even though they probably wanted to beforehand and this bottom time. I'm not saying they shouldn't have done it. I'm not saying it's that big of a surprise, but I thought there was maybe like 10 or 15% chance of this happening. So to actually see it happen is kind of a big deal. And this is like, I mean, you've got Chris Middleton as a player option this year. Drew Holiday on a podcast a couple weeks ago was talking about how he's got 2 more years and then he's retiring. You've got 28-year-old Giannis who's up for a contract extension, I believe, after this year.
Future Bull.
I mean, this is this is getting spicy.
Getting a little spicy. Yeah, I think it also matters. I think if Giannis had came out and was like, that was his guy, then he wouldn't be going anywhere either. I see you see that a lot with players. When you were saying that, I immediately thought of Frank Vogel.
Yeah.
And that wasn't LeBron's guy, at all. So as soon as he had a misstep, he was like, "Nah, we're done with you. Thanks."
Yeah.
But Darvin Ham, that's his people. He's going to be there as long as he wants to until LeBron says no. But yeah, man, like I think winning a championship buys you at least 2 years, depending on the kind of coach that you are. I feel why you're a little surprised because it feels like the culture was kind of built around him at the time he was the coach. He's been there for a little bit while that team went from this to this. So I get that. That makes sense. But
I'm just saying, like, I don't think it was a given.
For me, it was. After that happened, I immediately was like, you can't keep him.
Gone.
You can't hold on to that, dog.
Kind of like if your team is supposed to make the playoffs and then they lose in the play-in, you assume there's going to be changes.
Well, no, that's why you do a secret contract extension
okay.
for the coach. Great job. He had 2 years left. All right, not going there. Not going there. But yeah, man, I thought he was.
Said we were going to talk about secret contract extensions today, Dave.
I said I just stopped myself.
Good.
But yeah, man, I thought he was going to be fired. It just was a terrible way to go out in this first round of the playoffs. A horrific way.
Man.
And I can literally point to him and say, "You did this."
Is there a worse way to go out than losing to an 8th seed as the number 1 seed and doing so in 5 games when you are the odds-on championship favorites?
I don't think so, man. That's
well,
tough.
okay. How
Or
about
maybe
this though?
a sweep
What
over.
if you're the head coach and your season gets stalled because of a global pandemic, and then you wait around for months to find out whether or not the season's going to start back up again, and if so, when and where, and then it does. But you were so bad at your job and your team was such crap that you don't even get invited to the end of the season finishing location. And then the new front office comes in, and because the owners of the team want them to give you a shot and at least think about it, they let you linger on and suffer a while longer, a few months longer, until ultimately firing you on what would have been the final day of the season had the season gone normally.
Yeah, and literally the first day you could get rid of somebody.
Jim went out pretty ugly.
A glorious day it was.
My gosh.
It was a Friday.
It's like licking barbecue sauce on my fingers.
Oh, it was amazing. I had a dream that it had happened before it had happened. It was amazing.
Bud?
No. Ball-headed menace. I had a dream. It was a glorious day, Will.
Well,
glorious day, Will Gottlieb.
we were all
obviously
grass
rooting
was
for that.
greener.
The big question for Milwaukee now is, so who takes that seat?
Nick Nurse.
Think so?
I don't know who else. What else are you trying to do here? Like,
But see, like, if
for me, it's a
I'm-
bang bang.
If I'm Nick Nurse or if I'm one of these like premier coaches, I will say like the Rockets hiring Ime Udoka, that kind of situation appeals to me more.
Okay, because
Maybe
of
I'm
you?
just like, maybe I'm just like over infatuated with young guys and potential, but like the idea of building something up from the ground floor and having talent and time and runway is more appealing to me than Nick Nurse come in and you've got to win a championship because Brook Lopez is a free agent and Chris Middleton's about to go, and like that could all go and they don't have any draft picks. There's no way out of that.
Well,
And,
also,
that just, yes, you have a chance to win maybe
Yeah.
next year, which is obviously, a huge benefit.
colossal.
But yeah, I don't know. Just like the longer term outlook there seems really tough. Now, the average tenure of NBA coaches is like 4 years.
Yeah.
So maybe he's not there that much longer anyway. But
That's what I'm saying. It depends on what he wants. Does he want to start over with a young team, or does he want to be like, no, dude, I want to go back to the playoffs now, today, and try to compete for a championship with who you say is the greatest player in the NBA? Like, that's pretty hard to turn down, and to do it within 2 years. You at least, like you said, have to do it this year, but you're going to have 2 years to at least do it and try it with Giannis Antetokounmpo at the helm. Like, hey, man, that's hard. And it's a quick drive. You know what I'm saying? Right on down from Toronto, right on down to Milwaukee, man. You get
and
right there.
He's a Midwest guy too.
Hey, there it is. Can perform in his band in tiny pubs around Milwaukee. He can do his thing.
I'm curious to see who the Bucks hire to replace Bud, but to me, it's like they can hire Joe Schmo. And if they keep this roster intact next season, there's no reason why they shouldn't be top 3 seed guaranteed, maybe the number 1 seed again, maybe the odds-on favorite again.
Yeah.
With a coach that's just like a piece of string cheese.
Yeah.
It is
It's
Wisconsin. True. Like, hire a piece of string cheese as a coach if you want to.
Like, it feels like
there is no way that team should have lost in the first round in 5 games.
No.
None.
No.
Even with Giannis missing 2 games and change with the bad back.
Agreed.
No, zero excuse.
Oh, completely agree.
And it points directly at the head coaching chair with all the talent on that team.
That's hard for me to argue, man. And it feels like Udoka is made for either a young team or a veteran team, but I've only seen him with young teams. Like, even with Boston when they first started, they were, a young team. And look what he did just in 1 year. So I feel like he's a better fit for Houston than he would have been for Milwaukee, but it just feels like Nick Nurse and his pedigree and what he has fits a little bit better with the Milwaukee Bucks than he would with that kind of young team.
And to go even further on that point, because I agree, I think Ime Udoka is more of like a motivator type of coach.
Correct.
And he is going to galvanize a young team
Correct.
that has talent but doesn't know how to play basketball.
Right, exactly.
Whereas the Bucks, the criticism of Bud, his whole career has been he doesn't make adjustments.
Yeah.
And that's what Nick Nurse does.
Yeah, the identity's already there.
He is the tactician. They have the talent. Now he's got to come in and make some decisions, push some buttons.
Yeah.
And I think that could really help them. But I just mean longer term, that's a job that I would be, I would not feel super comfortable taking for an extended period of time because that could go south quickly.
Yeah. Alex in the comments said, I hope they break up the Bucks and trade everyone. Same. That would certainly work in the Bulls' favor. Law, did you want to say something?
Well, no, you were saying they could just find any old guy. What about Fred Hoiberg? That's who I think.
The mayor?
I believe that's
Isn't he in Nebraska chilling?
Alex is the one that suggested that in the chat as well.
Yeah.
So they signed Fred Hoiberg.
He's clearly a Bulls fan.
The Cornhuskers, right? That's Freddie's most recent job.
That's where he's at.
I don't want Fred taking a head coaching job in the NBA if it's going to stress him out because I'm worried about that dude's health. Remember for a while it was I don't wear neckties like the other NBA coaches because it might kill me because he's got some weird blood vessel stuff going on or something. Don't you remember that?
Didn't he have something right? I think it was when COVID started at the Big Ten tournament.
Oh, right. And you saw him sitting courtside, and it was you're for sure sick.
Issue.
You're sure, yeah.
It's why he can't get hyped up and go out all the time. He's got to maintain a certain level. We're tired. Yo, man.
You got the general gist of what I was trying to say. All right, that is it for today. We're out of time. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. Cast your vote in the YouTube chat, or we'll put up a poll on Twitter, too.
Will's gotten no votes
as far as who won this draft. I am convinced that I won the gonna be some good vibes version of this draft.
Picture of you and Lowry.
Yeah.
Eat the big rock. Eat it.
He's gonna love it, Dave.
Eat the steak.
I don't talk like that.
I will say this
when
whole
your mouth
thing,
is full of meat.
this whole exercise is a reminder of how poor the Bulls talent has been for the past
It's true.
5 to 8 years.
Because basically, once we got past Max Strus as the 4th or 5th overall pick, we were like, I don't want any of these guys.
That's where we're at here.
Which is why we thought it might be a fun exercise.
Yeah.
Because there's still a bunch of them out there.
They're
Like 25 players in the NBA that had some time in the recent past donned a Bulls jersey.
Honestly, I think any teams would be like this, honestly. I think it would be 4 players that are dope, and then the rest of them are castaway trash. Because that's what happens. The trash just gets circulated and recycled in the NBA. There's only a few great ones.
Hard pass. My do not draft list was almost as long as my draft list. Shout out and thanks again to our friend Lawrence for filling in for Joey in the producer's chair today.
Thank you.
Always our hero. You can follow Will on Twitter at Will_Gottlieb. Read everything he writes, allchgo.com. He is a grown-up, as they say.
Mature.
Big
Dave is at BAWL Sports. I'm Bulls_Peck. We are CHGO_Bulls. Will the GOAT and our friend Mark K will have an HQ in y'all's pod feeds tomorrow, and you guys are going to talk a little bit more about the rumor, a little AK extension. A little AK extension under the rug.
I would confirm that, but it's a secret, so I can't.
It's secret. It's a secret extension. So have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you next week. Will and Mark will talk to you tomorrow. Until then, see you, Red. Be good.